Hey everybody, it's Thunder here, as if you didn't know. This video is mainly for the members of the Campfire Council. If anybody else sees it, then that's okay too, because then you'll learn more about me and what my purpose or goals have been. Now, I was thinking about the council today, the Campfire Council, and the members in the council, and where this thing has gone or has been trying, what direction it's heading in, and what direction I wanted it to head in, and just looking at it in a very sobering manner or very forthright manner. So here we go. We have the Campfire Council, which I created for a specific purpose, and the purpose is stated rather eloquently, I think, in the prospectus, which you can see on either the website, the Campfire Council website, or the community, which I'm posting this video on. And those, I just did a video about how important it is for people to bond and talk about certain situations in the world and solutions to those situations and solutions to the upbuilding and the raising of spirits of those of us who find ourselves in a situation where we're not living according to the way we really want to live. And that would be like the indigenous people live, like the tribal people live, like our ancestors live. In this world today, that's kind of hard, but I don't think anything's impossible, okay? And I put a lot of time and effort and money excuse me, into this Campfire Council. In fact, I've spent thousands of dollars, okay, in incorporating the name and traveling, to different places to try to perpetuate the name and open offices. And I have run into nothing but brick walls everywhere I go with this. So I don't consider myself stupid by any means. Maybe it's just because I wasn't able to incorporate the efforts of others to perpetuate the stream. Now, there's other communities with a Native American purpose, okay, like Spotted Eagle and his community up in Oregon, and Bearheart and his community, which he's no longer with us, but his dream still is kept alive by those who were close to him. In other words, a group like Campfire Council. I'm just going to say right here and now that it doesn't matter whether I'm here or not, and I don't know how long I'm going to be on the planet. I'd like to see this perpetuated, and I've said this many times before, that to me it would the best way to perpetuate this would be to either to raise money to get some land, or to get a place in Arizona maybe, or get some place where there can be a headquarters, okay, and a place to have gatherings, okay, and these gatherings would be of a nature of like a council, a Campfire Council, a group of elders, a group of people that are appointed as elders, that would sit in council, and all those around them would be uh, incorporated into this council or into this tribe, almost like a tribe. In fact, it would be on that order. It would be modeled on that order. Now I don't know how we're gonna. I'm looking at I'm looking at what's going on here on the internet and on this community page, and I'm seeing. And I don't want anybody to take me wrong here. It's good that you just make an appearance and do whatever you do, and I'm not faulting anybody. Mostly it's videos and short comments and videos about situations that are going on in the world and keeping us updated on that type of thing, and a lot of music videos and to raise people's spirits. But that's not enough to me, okay? I'll just say it straight out. It's not enough. To me, I want people to work together. Now Matt Watching Wolf, who I got his t-shirt he sent me, by the way. Let me stand up real quick. See, it's got Coco Pelli on there. Thanks, Matt. Pretty awesome. Really, extra large. Matt had some good ideas about, we need to do some fundraisers and we need to get some powwows going. I'm not particularly into the powwow thing. I would rather call it a council because powwows have been commercialized. And powwow means council anyway. It means having a council. That was the original meaning, and dancing and celebrating and upbuilding each other's spirits. And even though I'm back in my apartment now, it's still in a city. Am I happy I'm back to where I can have my things again around me, my sacred objects and everything? Sure I am, but would I be happier if I was in a setting with sacred people around me, or in a remote setting where everybody was bonding and doing, we could do sweat lodges and we could do ritual and we could perpetuate the sacred tradition, which I see is dying, okay? Along with all of us that are getting older, okay? And I don't like what I see in the world, and I don't like the direction it's going, and it's kind of disheartening to come on here and see that sometimes people even just disappear. I'm worried about Kay. Don't know what happened to her. I know what happened to Natalie. We won't even go there. It's a matter of, it's a matter of being of like mind in sacred spiritual areas and wanting to propagate the frequency of love and sacred tradition and living the old ways and coping with the things that we see in the world, and kind of like a little safe haven, a little bit of paradise, maybe, in a sense. The only way that I can see this thing going is by people getting active, okay? And that doesn't just mean me. I mean, I have put blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, and like I say, lots of money, and it's getting more expensive just for me to be on the internet, to be truthful with you. I hope I can cut it. I hope I can cut it. My cable bill's gone up. I don't know. I don't know what the future, what's in store for me in the future. Excuse me. So I would think that if there's anybody out there at all, I know there's some people that are into this in a die-hard way, and some even make donations to me to keep perpetuating it online and help me pay for that expense to perpetuate, for me to just be here. I appreciate that, and I appreciate this t-shirt, and I appreciate everything anybody ever did for me or does for me. But it's not just me. I'm here to perpetuate the council, okay? And so we need active participants. We need some warriors. We need some spiritual warriors. And we need for people, some of the people on here, to connect with each other. It doesn't have to be with me. You connect with each other, and you form up a little raiding party or whatever, and get shit done. Because there's a lot of younger people on here, I think. That's another thing. I mean, maybe Matt's the youngest guy, I don't know. But maybe we should get some more people that are around that age and that are interested in this type of thing. I'm open to ideas. I'm putting the thoughts out there today about what I want or what I'd like to see. Doesn't mean I'm going to see it, okay? Just means I'm flapping my lips in a way. This video might go nowhere. This counsel that I'm giving now, COUNSEL, counsel, might fall on deaf ears. If that's the case, then hey, I tried my best, right? I tried my best. And I always thought that my book, Listen to the Wind, Speak from the Heart, would be a good, textbook for the group as a whole. That's out of print. I only have like maybe 5 copies left, 6, 7. I might have a few more. But that can be reprinted. That can be republished. I'm just looking at the world, and I'm looking at what's coming up here, and I'm thinking if anybody needed a group like this that is non-dogmatic, non-religious, it's religious in the sense of non-profit status, although that's still an ongoing thing too. You wouldn't believe the paperwork that's involved in this. I might have to just drop it. I don't know. Might have to drop it. Unless I get help. I won't drop this online thing, although I've considered it at times. I've gotten to the point where I'm just deleting this community and until but I couldn't bring myself to do that because I know that there's people on here that are really into this and it really helps them, okay? But there has to be somebody else running this show besides Thunder, okay? There has to be somebody putting some effort into this on other levels like I've put into it for it to work. And if you don't do that, it's not going to work. And yes, funds are needed, and effort's needed, and love is needed, and all kinds of things. See, the deal is that when you work together, towards something. You can't, you can't just sit around not doing anything. Okay, not putting time and effort into something. I'm open to any ideas from any of you about what you may want to do with this thing. I'd like to get land like Nanishanti. Spotted Eagle has land. I've talked about that a lot. I've talked about what we can do, but see, all this takes effort, and I know everybody is like doing their thing in their everyday life. They're working to make ends meet, and you gotta step outside that realm, because you're just a slave then, just like the rest of the people. You're just slaving away and getting nowhere. And what is your purpose then? What is your purpose? Just to slave away and get nowhere? And come on here and make a few comments, and is that a spiritual purpose? Where is your heart? Okay, where is your heart? What is your spiritual purpose? It should be to raise the spirits of mankind to live in the ancient ancestral traditions, to use those traditions to upbuild one another, to survive, to perpetuate that whole mindset. We don't want to let that mindset die. Okay? We don't want to let it go. So you need to seriously think about these things I'm talking about. What your purpose is and how you're going to fulfill it. What is your purpose? Is it just to come on here and comment and post videos? And I could post 1 million pictures and 1 million videos, and I've done hundreds of videos. That doesn't perpetuate the idea, the purpose, the spirit of the Campfire Council. It doesn't. And this can be done, people, if it just takes effort and devotion and a concerted, sacred thrust, okay? Because other people are doing this. Okay, there's all kinds of organizations, there's all kinds of people that are perpetuating organizations in their own way, and anything is possible. It just takes forming a board of directors, if that's the way you want to put it. I'd rather put it like a board of elders or a board of Campfire Council board or Campfire Council group. It takes a few people, 3 or 4 people, to work together. Or for one person out of that group to get it in their heart that they're going to get some other people to work together on this, to recruit, okay? Recruit people. This council, I mean, there's nothing like it. If I do say so myself, there is nothing like it. I mean, if you read the precepts, stated on this page, or on, on the other, there's 2 pages, 2 websites. If you read the precepts, it covers everything. It covers everything that you could ever want and need in a spiritual organization. Support of each other, love, learning tradition, just everything. It doesn't get much better. So this is Thunder's dream, and I'm looking at it going, well, even if I couldn't even take part in it, I'd want to see it succeed. I'd want to see it succeed. And I'm coming from the heart here. I'm coming from the heart. Because again, I'm not going to be here forever, but what a nice legacy that would be to leave. I have a few legacies, like my books, and a lot of people know about me, but it's not about me, again. It's not about me. It's about the things that I love and the traditions that I love and the traditions that I wanted to perpetuate and teach others, okay? And teach others to carry on, to carry the mantle. So I think that you get my drift here, everybody, that this takes a lot more than just coming on here and posting videos and making comments and supporting each other. That's good too. I mean, you know, I'll never tear that down, because it does serve somewhat of a purpose. Excuse me, but the larger purpose is not fulfilled, and that is like, and I don't want this to be a big organization like hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people. I don't want it to be like a church or a religious organization. I want it to be a movement, almost like a tribe, a tribal movement that makes a difference in some people's lives and gives them direction. There's a lot of young people out there that need direction. There's a lot of people, period, that need direction. There's a lot of people that need a shelter of sorts. There's a lot of people that need cheering up. A lot of people that need help. Okay? And the only thing that's really going to help these people is, to me, is to learn how we're really supposed to be living, and the solace that you can take in nature and ritual and sacred tradition, that type of thing. So I don't want to keep repeating myself here. I'll just leave it there today. Just know I appreciate and love everybody out there, and I'm not making this video to say that anybody's doing anything wrong. What I'm making it for is to inspire the warriors here, to lead them into a sort of battle, okay? To take them out of the mindset of just existing, and to rise above that and take this to a whole nother level, which it can be done, because anything you put your mind to, you can do. And I'm proud of the fact that I've gotten it this far, and just, you know, the corporate part and all that stuff, that's you have no idea of the complexities of that whole situation. But that needs to be taken further too. Okay? Now let's say none of this happens. Okay? None of this. Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. Sure. In one sense, it's okay, because it is what it is, right? And thunder can only try, okay, to do. But I feel fulfilled in the fact that I'm trying and putting the effort in, and I have put much effort in. And so I'm just asking people, well, do you want to carry this mantle on? Do you want to carry it on? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you have any better ideas? Let me know. All right, I'll leave it there. So I'll just say Mitakuye Oyasin, which means all my relations. I honor you. And I hope that you walk the red road. Even if you don't do it within the council, I hope you walk the red road and put out that vibe, and keep going straight ahead on this, all right? Even if it's just on a personal level. So I'll leave it there today. I'm out of here. This thunder over.